What's good? Welcome to our first episode of the Standout podcast. Standout crew. We're here. Young
First
DK,
video, Shady
first
Souls,
video, you feel me?
Shady Souls, first video, first podcast, you know,
Check out all our channels. They should be
follow us on
featured
social
here.
media.
Links will be in the description to both of our channels.
Yep, it's into the social media. So check out our music if you want to support us more. Music's
Exactly.
fire. The music's fire. I don't know why you gonna go.
Music is fire.
I don't know why you go and listen to Drake and Travis Scott when shoot, our music's 10 times better. No cap.
Oh my God.
Shoot, they can't hang with us.
10 times better.
All right, but we're gonna talk about the trade deadline. Crazy things happen. And even this morning, Andre Drummond just signed with the Lakers. This morning.
Really? He just signed with the Lakers?
Yeah, this morning. Then the Nets got LaMarcus Aldridge. That Nets team is looking scary, bro. They got.
I thought Andre Drummond was gonna sign with the Nets because I just heard on Bleacher Report, I think it was. They said that Andre Drummond was probably gonna sign with the Nets, like he was gonna try and finalize like a deal or something, get something done with them. But he ended up signing with the Lakers.
Yeah, so now the Lakers gonna have LeBron, Anthony Davis, Montrezl Harrell, Andre Drummond, Dennis Schroeder. That's a good core cast.
That's a stacked team. But
yeah, and their coaching's good. Frank Vogel's a good coach. But LeBron's injured right now, AD's injured right now. So
Lakers aren't doing too hot, right? Like as of recently. The Lakers have not been doing too hot.
Yeah, I mean, all their players are injured. I mean, Dennis Schroeder's injured, Like when
I feel like they're gonna bounce back soon, though. I feel like once they get at least when does AD's injury?
AD should be back in like under a month for sure because the season's only like about a month and a half longer. I think AD he's definitely gonna be back by the playoffs, and LeBron's gonna be back in like a week.
Yeah, all right, makes sense. I feel like they're gonna bounce back once they get LeBron.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna fall out of the playoffs without them.
No, they're not gonna fall out.
They might be like the sad thing is they might be like a 6 seed. I think they're gonna be like a 6 seed.
That's tough. They're gonna be like a 6 seed. I feel like they're gonna be 5th. That's what I think. They're gonna end off and they're gonna get their seeding as a 5.
Yeah, but and then LaMarcus Aldridge signed with the Nets.
I know I saw that. I'm like, bro, the Nets
they got Kyrie, they got Harden, they got Durant, they got Jordan, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, Spencer Dinwiddie when he comes back next year.
Did you see Blake Griffin? His first dunk in like 2 years, bro. His knees are in TikTok shape, bro. His knees.
Well,
bro, could we see Lob City?
You know how I feel about Blake Griffin. He ruined our Pistons team, man. Like us trying to buy his Harris for him was just that was a bad move. Even though he had that one really good season with us, that was a bad move.
Yeah,
that was a bad move.
Because Tobias
is still maintaining. He's still pretty good.
Yeah, he's still maintaining, bro. Tobias, as of recently, has been doing. He's been balling out, but he's been balling out,
Yeah, ever since Embiid went down, they needed someone to step up. So he's kept them. He's kept them up there.
Exactly. Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris are putting in work for them.
Yeah.
They're putting in work. But I think this Brooklyn Nets team, they're gonna be a force because in the beginning,
but their defense is terrible.
I feel hold on. Because in the beginning, their defense was bad. But they low key, their defense. I mean, like
their defense is not. It's you cannot rely on Kevin Durant being your best defender.
But listen, bro. LaMarcus Aldridge, he can't play defense.
No, he's old. He's like 36. He's slow. He's way too slow. He was one thing. LaMarcus Aldridge is never a great defender in his prime.
Oh, yeah,
LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin are terrible defensive. Blake's worse. Blake is worse.
Yeah, Blake's garbage. Blake
is worse, but LaMarcus Aldridge
is just one of those people that is like I feel like he's so lazy.
It's really not about him being lazy. It's more about he can't move. He's not fast.
Oh no, I'm not talking about defense. I'm talking about his play. Because him on offense, sometimes when he was on the Pistons, I don't know if he was just depressed being on the Pistons or whatever.
Dude, I would.
I mean, it is the Pistons.
I would. I mean, you go from LA to Detroit.
He would just stand there, bro.
Yeah.
Put his hand up.
Kind of like a Russell Westbrook. When the ball's not in their hands, what am I doing?
Exactly. Like, I don't know, bro. Anyway, I do have the trade deadline popped up on the screen, so we can take a look at this.
So, let's just scroll down, see some of the moves. So these are the winners and losers.
Yeah, we'll see the winners and losers. So 6:28 p.m. the Oklahoma City. So with that first on March 27th, did they get Al Horford?
No, Al Horford was always on the Thunder. It looks like this isn't really a trade or anything. It just seems like it looks like.
Yeah, no, it just seems like they're just updating us.
They're just
they waived Jabari Parker.
He's a bum.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, let's stay on Jabari Parker for a second because I have something that I gotta say about him. This dude coming into the league was supposed to be like that 2014 class. Supposed to be Andrew Wiggins was gonna be like the LeBron of that draft. And Jabari Parker,
Andrew Wiggins got compared to Kobe. He was supposed to be in the future. He was supposed to be one of the top scorers in the league. Simply.
And Jabari Parker got compared to Carmelo. And the sad thing about Jabari Parker is that he's just another Greg Oden. He was so good his second year. I think his second year, he was averaging like 20-some points. His second or third year, averaging 20-something points efficiently. But he tore his ACL that same season, and he tore his ACL like 2 times his whole career. And he's never been the same.
Dang, that's so tough, bro. That's so tough.
Exactly.
All right. Wait, hold on. Now, because I don't watch Jabari Parker. All right, I've seen him play. All right, I've seen him play. But was he landing wrong? Like Derrick Rose, his injury was because
not landing wrong on dunks. He couldn't run properly. He didn't know how to run because running's a big thing in sports. For people that don't know, running mechanics are very important in any sport you play that requires you to run. You cannot be out there pacing yourself down basketball court, landing so hard on your legs. You know what I mean? Like look at someone like LeBron and compare it to how he runs compared to Jabari Parker. LeBron kind of lightly goes off his legs, kind of is a little bit on his toes. He's
always on his toes, bro. If you look at LeBron, bro, he kind of like, I don't know. I'm not gonna stand up or anything, but like this dude, he like has his feet like at an angle and he just like trots backwards.
And that's why LeBron is so healthy. That's why
LeBron
for his whole career he does not get injured like that. Even though he has
amazing trainers and all that too.
Yeah. And even though he just got recently injured, usually LeBron doesn't get injured. And Jabari, we're doing a podcast. You can't be interrupting us. But the way Jabari Parker goes, he just kind of he goes like full on, just stomps his foot right into the ground. And that's kind of what caused for his ACL tears. Oh, wow, he's going to leave me up here. He's going to leave me. Oh, wow. I see how it is. The first podcast he doing this. Shoot. All right, but let's kind of look down and see like so from what it looks like here, so the Sacramento Kings, one of the busier teams that had waived Jabari Parker. That dude right there, I don't know how to say his name. He played for the Clippers last year. Yeah, he isn't that good. He isn't that good. Looks like Marcus Aldridge, they completely bought him out. So Aldridge right now, he's playing for the Nets. I think that's a scary looking team if Aldridge can at least, I say, be like 45% of what he was. I think that's a scary team. That's for sure a scary team, Pelicans sending JJ Reddick and Nikola Melli to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for. So, dang, bro, where you at? I see you scrolling down. I saw you scroll down, bro. Where you at?
I know. I sold the bag, bro.
First podcast.
Podcast.
Dude, I'm not stopping the recording. This
No,
gonna
we
be in the
have
video.
to. We have to. Low key, we have to, bro.
No, we ain't gonna stop the recording, bro. This gonna be in the podcast. People gonna know about this.
This ain't gonna be in the podcast.
Yes,
bro.
it is. Yes,
this
it
ain't
is.
All right, bro. At least cut it and put bloopers at the end, bro.
Because, bro. We gonna keep going,
bro. This ain't go. Bro, I got caught.
In 4K.
Bro, I got caught in 4K, bro. I was recording in my sister's room. She came in. She was like,
she told you to get out.
Like, hey. All right. So where we at?
All right. So I talked a little bit about the LaMarcus Aldridge thing. We already talked a little bit about it in the beginning. So now we at the JJ Reddick thing. How do you think that's gonna make the Mavericks better? You know, the Mavericks getting
JJ Reddick. So,
yeah, him going to the Mavericks. I think that gives Luka more shooters. You know, like more people he can pass it to on the perimeter.
Luka isn't afraid to pass.
No, he's not. But now you kind of give him somebody that, hey, you kind of give him that spot up that he kind of needs, because the Dallas Mavericks don't have many spotters for Luka. Like they have,
right? They don't.
Kristaps. I mean, Jalen Brunson. Josh Richardson. But Richardson's not much of a spot up though. Richardson's not really much of a spot up though. He's more of a guy that you pass it to, give him a screen, he's going to cut to the rim. He's more of that guy. He's not really much of a spotter. So them getting like JJ Reddick kind of helps with like their shooting, because they need a spot up.
Helps with their shooting situation, because low key Luka can't do it all, man.
No, he can. And you know, hot take. Luka's not even all that when it comes to 3-point shooting. Like he's not a bad 3-point shooter. I'll put him. He's not bad,
but I feel like he's more of a shot creating type of person.
Yeah, he's more of a shot creator. He's not like
he likes to create his shots that's not on the 3-point arc. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they can be. But I think Max
they can be.
But Max, to me, I think he's like a 38% 3-point shooter. You know what I mean? And
Kobe was kind of the same way too, though.
And when he has to take all these threes, these difficult shots and all that, like that's not Luka. Luka wants to pass too. He wants to get his other guys involved. But when Kristaps is out every other game, and your next best player is Josh Richardson, you know, there ain't much you can really do. So I think the Mavericks have a chance to go decently big this year's free agency, because I feel they need DeMar DeRozan. I feel like that.
You said what?
That they need to take DeMar DeRozan this year's free agency. The Mavericks, you have to at least attempt to get DeMar DeRozan.
They have to get DeMar DeRozan or some of the other guys that are going to be out there. Like, who's going to be out in this free agency?
I think, you know, I'm not sure, but I know Kawhi, he's probably going to decline his player option. Chris Paul might decline his player option. A lot of people.
Kawhi, man, he likes to, even though he's silent, he likes to,
Yeah, Kawhi likes to pull
to weigh his options.
If Kawhi goes to the Mavericks, I think that's a better situation than him being with the Clippers. Him to the Mavericks, I think it's a better situation, because the Mavericks have more cap. They can do more. Though they can do more. You have because Luka's better than Paul George. I don't think that's really up for debate. Luka's better than Paul George. You put Kawhi in a situation where he can be Kawhi, because right now the Clippers have Kawhi playing as a point forward. You can't have Kawhi as a point forward. Kawhi is a 3-and-D. He's an elite 3-and-D shot creator. You can't have him as a point forward,
Right.
So I don't know. I think Kawhi on the Dallas Mavericks is better than him on the Clippers, because I feel like the Clippers, I don't know. They just, to me, they don't have that second
point.
They don't have a point guard, and Luka's one of the best in the league. You know what I mean? So I feel like him going to the Mavericks, like Kawhi going to the Mavericks, if that happens, I think the Mavericks are. Yeah, that's going to be a scary team. That's all I'm about to say. And if Kristaps can at least come back and be healthy, you have a stretch big that can play defense right there. That could probably get you about 18 a night.
Right.
Yeah. Kawhi going to the Mavericks, that's gonna be a nasty team. But I doubt it's gonna happen. I doubt it's gonna happen. But if they can't get Kawhi, get DeMar DeRozan because that's better than anything, than nothing. You know.
Facts. Let's look now. Oh my God, bro. The Boston Celtics are a loser in this trade deadline. Let's look at this real quick. Boston Celtics are finalizing a deal to send center Daniel Tice to the Chicago Bulls in exchange for center Mo Wagner.
For one thing, Daniel Tice does everything on the court.
Three-way
He does
deal.
better than Mo Wagner.
Daniel Tice, as of recent, has been balling. Not gonna say balling out, but he's been balling.
I mean, but that's your starting center. He plays better defense. He shoots better. He scores better. Center. He rebounds better. He does
everything. I don't think there's a single thing that Mo Wagner has done better than Daniel Tice.
I don't think there is either. I think Mo Wagner's more athletic. That's it. But it's Mo Wagner, and he's still not that athletic. But he is more athletic. And he is younger. But Mo Wagner, it could get you max 7-8 points on like 40, on like 45% from the field. While Daniel
Tice could give you like
he gives you defense, even though he gets similar numbers. He's gonna give you defense. So Mo Wagner won't get you.
He's gonna give you defense and rebounding.
Wait, so both times. Oh, okay. I just had to read that for a second because I saw Bulls in there. I'm like, wait, Bulls? Wasn't he on the Wizards?
Deal. It's a three-way deal.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Bulls, Celtics, and the Wizards. Yeah.
Hold on, let's go down. Let's skip some of these no name trades. Like Marquise Chris. No disrespect to you. You can dunk. I don't know anything else you can do, but you can dunk. That's it. Oh yeah, what do you think about Kyle Lowry? The Raptors now finding a trade. If Kyle Lowry stays on this team next year, what are you doing? If you stay on this team?
Listen. Kyle Lowry. Sorry, I'm speaking to Kyle Lowry. All right, Kyle Lowry. Listen. If you're watching this episode,
you can call me by my first name. It literally says your name right there.
Listen. All right. I'm just saying, if Kyle Lowry stays on this Raptors team,
what are you doing?
What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? But bro, leave while you're still up. All right.
Exactly. Now you have the advantage. How you have the advantage.
Because listen, bro, you are fresh off 2 seasons ago.
Being an all-star and an NBA champion.
And a championship. You're 2 seasons off of a championship. Leave
your value's the highest is gonna be. Like, listen, if I was not Kyle Lowry,
leave while it's still hot.
I'm honestly
surprised he didn't leave either last season or the season he won the championship. But I don't know where his contract was at.
Oh no, his contract ends this year. And listen, Lowry, bro, if you don't take the biggest bag, you gonna get in free agency because I don't know. He might be ring chasing again. He might want another championship. I don't know where he's at.
Not gonna get it out of the Raptors.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at right now. Where is he looking for that money? Is he looking for that championship? But if I was him, you're gonna be getting the last big contract of your career. Exactly. This is gonna be the last
35. Like, isn't he 34, 35 years old?
He's somewhere around there. And you're still, I wouldn't say one of the best in the league, but you're still a top 10 point guard in the league. You know what I mean? And you're going to be the second best point guard. I think, he's going to be the second best point guard out of this free agency class. So your value is going to be high.
High.
Yeah, but if he's trying to get another championship, there's no reason on the face of the earth you should not sign with a team like the Clippers, the Heat, or the Lakers.
Ooh.
Or you're going to hear me keep saying this, the Dallas Mavericks. There is no reason.
Mavericks are going to be the Dallas Mavericks are going to be the new Knicks, Nets, or Lakers, bro. Because
the Mavericks, this will be their offseason. This will be their offseason. People are going to come back to this podcast. They're going to be like, oh, wow. Shady was right. Shady was right. No, I'm telling you, the Mavericks are gonna be that team that's free agency. They're gonna be that team. So don't count the Mavericks out. They're gonna be trying to get some of these guys. But if he's not trying to ring chase, the Knicks are dumb enough to throw you a big contract. The Knicks are dumb enough to throw you a big contract.
I feel like they would just be like,
yeah, they'll be like, here, you want $35 million? Here you go.
Exactly.
But listen, the Knicks are a playoff team, though. So, I mean, you may not be looking for a championship, but you will be on a team that can make the playoffs. The Knicks, Kyle Lowry on the Knicks, along with Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Like, I think that's a playoff team.
That is a playoff team.
Yeah. You know what? I want to talk about.
He can spread the ball.
Oh, yeah. Too. Oh, yeah. And you take some pressure off Julius Randle to do everything, too. And you can also shoot.
I want to talk about this Oladipo. This
Oladipo, man. I don't listen.
Oh my God.
Rockets fans, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We have a problem.
Rockets fans, I'm so sorry, but y'all, you are the worst. You are the worst franchise in basketball right now. You trade away James Harden for what? For Karis LeVert?
For some pocket change.
You got Karis LeVert and Jared Allen, and what did you do with them? You traded them to the Cavs for Kevin Porter Jr., I think. But Kevin Porter Jr. is a good player. I hate
getting into his bag right now.
Yeah, I hate my Cavs traded away Kevin Porter Jr. But Rockets, like,
y'all are losers, bro.
Like, why would you trade away Karis LeVert?
Listen, they just got Oladipo.
But why would you want Oladipo? That's my thing. Like, why did you get Oladipo in the first place?
Hold on. Now, okay, they grab Oladipo. Who, let's be honest, Oladipo, he's a shadow of his former self, all right?
Well, I still think he could come back to being at least 50%. Oh, sorry, 50% of his old self. I feel like this is a dub for the Rockets. The Rockets gave up nothing to get him. This is a dub for the Rockets. If they
got Oladipo, though. And they only had him for like a few games.
Yeah, they had him for like 20-some games, and I'm just like, my thing is like, you trade away James Harden for pocket change. Like the trade that you got for James Harden was like, why did you get Ben Simmons? The Rockets had an opportunity to get Ben Simmons. Why didn't you just yes, look it up. Pull out your phone. Look it up. The Rockets had the Sixers proposed a Ben Simmons. They said, here, we want James Harden. Here's Ben Simmons. The Rockets did not accept that. Listen, if someone called me up and said, hey, for James Harden, we'll give you Ben Simmons, I'm saying yes, on spot. I'm saying yes. The Rockets did not take that trade. Instead, they opted in for.
I'm looking at it right now. A league source said the Sixers are going to send Simmons and Matisse Thybulle to the Houston Rockets in exchange for James Harden.
And they declined that. They declined it. They didn't take it. They didn't take it. Instead they found Karis LeVert. No, because they traded with Karis LeVert and Jared Allen. They found a near washed Oladipo more valuable.
You are lying.
So Rockets fans, I'm sorry.
Rockets fans, I'm sorry, but your organization, that might be the worst.
Listen,
Rockets.
Let's bow our heads and let's pray for these Rockets fans. Let's take a moment of silence.
Hey, in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Lord Jesus, please pray for these Houston Rockets. Please, because they are messing up right now. Worse than the Detroit Pistons, who, in my opinion, is one of the worst franchises in NBA history.
Shoot,
man.
Don't get me started on the Pistons now. Don't get me started on Pistons now. The fact that we tried to trade Jeremy Grant.
We tried to trade Jeremy Grant to the
for Daniel Theis.
I'm sick and tired of the Pistons getting super, not super.
Well,
star
he's
players.
Not superstar, but he's a star.
I know. I had to hold myself. Star players. And then just saying, We want to tank. Like, what are we doing? Daniel Tice for Jerry Grant? What are we doing? No words that we're trying to give him to the Celtics for Daniel Tice. Daniel Tice. It's not even like we need Daniel Tice.
No, we got Isaiah Stewart.
Exactly. We have, okay. This may sound weird. We have Mason Plumlee. He's not good. He's not, but
okay, he's good, but I don't like that we got him.
But, bro.
We should have kept Drummond, bro. We should have kept Drummond. Yeah, no reason on the earth to trade away Drummond for freaking Brandon Knight and John Henson. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a brain dead move by the
All right, hold up. Let's stop at Terence Davis for a second because all right. If you're not a hardcore basketball fan, you probably don't know who Terence Davis is, but this is a terrible trade for the Raptors because he's like a 23, 24-year-old kid who has athleticism. He can score. Even though it does say he's only having 6.9, he's not playing that many minutes. Leave him alone. And he can play solid defense.
Right.
I don't like that the Raptors traded him away, especially just for a second. So that, he was second team all rookie last year. He was second team all rookie last year. So I don't like that they did that. But
me either.
Let's go down that Rondo trade.
Rondo.
Yeah, that's a dub for the
Clippers. LA Clippers.
That's a dub for the Clippers.
That's a dub. That's a dub
for the Clippers.
No, Rajon Rondo wasn't doing good in Atlanta. He was not doing good in Atlanta. Let's address it. He was not doing good in Atlanta.
But at least you get a playmaker on the team. Because as I was just saying earlier, you cannot use Kawhi as a point forward. You can't use him as a point forward.
Exactly. Not only do you get that playmaker, but Rondo got a lot of this. He got a lot of
Brandon. Playoff Rondo?
God. Oh my God.
Rondo.
Bro, there was this clip where Rajon Rondo was setting everybody up, pointing where they should go, doing all this, setting them up, and he got the ball. He passed it to Kuzma. They ran the play. They passed it to Caruso because of whatever Rajon Rondo pointed about. Got him a wide open three. This dude, he could create so many scoring opportunities for the Clippers.
He can because he's just. My thing is that Rajon Rondo is going to go down as one of the most underrated players in NBA history. One of. Because a lot of people, they like that flashy play. I'm not trying to hate on Curry because Curry's a great player. Westbrook's a great player, but they like that flashy play. Exactly. They like it when someone just lobs a half-court three, but they don't like to get into the, like the mindset that goes into playing basketball. Someone like Rondo, as soon as he dribbles the court, the defense has to not only focus on guarding him, they got to focus on kind of what he's telling the other players to do.
Exactly.
To try to anticipate something.
He might be pointing
He might be pointing over there, but he really meaning for someone to do something over there,
Exactly.
And the thing is, listen, Rondo is one of the greatest playmakers of all time. If you're listing playmakers in NBA history, Rondo's down in your top 5. What are you doing? Because he is a top 5 playmaker of all time. He is a top 5 player. He's up there with, I think John Stockton is an overrated playmaker. All he did was pass to Karl Malone and let Karl Malone big body. He got the assist, But hey, he's a great playmaker too. He's top 5. But he's not number 1. I don't care. He's not.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's number 1 either.
But you got
like
Magic,
Steve Nash, Jason Kidd,
Magic,
and Rajon.
You know what? Since I've seen Lonzo Ball up there, listen, y'all may not like Lonzo. Dang, bro, that COVID run deep. I'm messing. All right, but
we're gonna get the mind.
Listen,
that COVID run deep.
Listen,
COVID run deep.
All right, bro, but we up until so let me talk about Lonzo for a second, bro. Lonzo Ball, rookie year, already showed signs of being one of the greatest playmakers of all time. I said it. I'm not taking it back. Lonzo Ball showed a lot of promise that he could be one of the greatest playmakers of all time. Rookie year. I don't remember a player.
That's hot.
It's a hot take, but listen,
That's hot.
I've never seen a player come into the NBA and straight out the gates direct an offense of trash players, because this rookie year, he had trash players, direct an offense of trash and young players, as well as Lonzo did. Now, I'm not saying he's up there with Jason Kidd or anything. I kind of took it a little too far with the greatest, but rookie year Lonzo was one of the best playmakers in the game. And the fact the Pelicans are trying to trade him is crazy because him and Zion
I don't think they should be so trade hungry with Lonzo.
No, because him and Zion work. Him and Zion work. And he can shoot now. And he can shoot now. And he's a top 5 perimeter defender in the league.
Him and Zion could be like Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. He's pulling to me, y'all. He's pulling to me. He's pulling to me. He's pulling to me, bro. Anyway, guys, Lonzo Ball and Zion Williamson it could just work. It could work just like Chris Paul and Blake Griffin did. Lob City. You got Zion Williamson, a person who has clocked one of the highest, not the highest, but a top 10 vertical of all time at the power forward position at his size.
Hold up, I'll be back like 5 seconds. You actually no. Give me 50 seconds. You can count.
I bet 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13, 14, 15. He's capping. Anyway, because you got Zion Williamson. All right, guys. You got Zion Williamson, person who clocked one of the highest verticals in combine history.
Back. All right.
20 seconds.
20 seconds? Give me a pass. Give me a pass. All right. I was running like Flash.
But you got Zion Williamson, all right? A person who clocked a very high vertical, one of the highest, all right?
Yeah.
One of the highest.
Well, but listen, Zion's not
and he can go up and get it, though. He can go up and get it. And you got Lonzo Ball, a person that's willing to pass it to him, lob it up. I feel like if they tapped into their full potential, they could be Lob City.
Wow, better, because Zion has already showed that he ain't all dunks.
Zion just dropped 38.
Yeah, Zion, like he ain't all dunks. Zion's not all dunks. He was
playing, but Zion, baby. I'm forgetting, bro. But Zion went to work.
Yeah, and he's not all dunks either. He got a good post game. I was shocked. He has a really good post. He's a really strong post game. All right.
Let's look into some of these others. Norman Powell.
Norman Powell was a good one, man. You think he's a dub for the two Trailblazers?
I actually do. I actually think he's a dub.
Listen, I'm just gonna be honest. I think we gotta see. Because Gary Trent Jr. was a young and very promising player. But listen, only reason I say it's a dub because they got rid of Rodney Hood. They got rid of that dude's terrible contract. They got rid of his terrible contract. That's the only reason I think it's a dub. Because I think if it was Gary Trent Jr. straight up for Norman Powell, I'm like, kind of got rid of a young, promising player who's like 21, you know? But I think it's a dub simply because they got rid of that Rodney Hood contract. I think that was a big factor for them. And making that trade was, oh shoot, we not only get someone that can get 20 a night,
right?
But we also
get some cap too. We also
get rid of
because not Gary Trent, because
Rodney Hood.
That
13 mil wasn't looking nice.
Oh my god.
Dude, and I see it says who wins this. I'm going with I think the Raptors are winners. I think the Raptors are winners. And I think the Raptors are winners. Because
there was a fact. Gary Trent Jr.'s dad, Gary Trent, got traded like 41 games into his 3rd season to the Raptors, and Gary Trent Jr. got traded 41 games into his 3rd season to the Raptors as well. So they're both doing the same legacy. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence,
crazy, bro. I was like, dang.
But I think it's a dub for for Raptors because you get a young guard. I think it's a dub for them. I think it's a dub for the Blazers, simply because you get off that cap, and you also add another guy. So now it's Lillard. I still think they should trade with McCollum.
Yeah.
Even though he's been playing good, McCollum always plays good, but it's just like you can't run 2 point guards, 2 small point guards in the same line. I think it's either you move McCollum.
Like what, 6'1"?
Yeah, listen. I'm not sure Blazers fans would agree with this. You need to move McCollum to the bench. And he will be the best 6th man in the league. And that's without a doubt. You need to have Damian Lillard and Norman Powell. Norman Powell can defend. He's a good defender. So he makes up for Damian Lillard's sus defense, you know.
Sus defense, yeah. Damian Lillard.
Hey, I don't know how you got all that athleticism. You can't stay in front of somebody.
Exactly.
But let's not talk about that OKC trade. I just want to say the Sixers are winners in getting George Hill, but there's not much to really say about that. Austin Rivers, I think the Austin Rivers just got waived. I'm trying to think what team got him.
Oh no, not the.
What's the? I feel like it was the Nets.
For the Knicks. So unless the Knicks trade him to a different team,
I think. I don't remember what team getting him. I don't remember what team got him, but you know what? I've never started the timer for this. I don't know what we at. How many minutes we at?
We're good. We'll just keep going, bro.
Yeah. So let's just complete the trade deadline, and then, oh man, it might come up a little short, but sure, we'll just end it at the trade deadline because I don't know how long we got. It's all good though.
Yeah. We're good. So, how I don't know much about.
Oh, that buy leads to deal with the Heat. That's a dub for the Heat. That's a big dub for the Heat because listen, he just stretched big. He just stretched big.
Yeah, I know he is.
And he could shoot.
Because the Kings have a lot of stretch bigs.
Yeah, he could shoot.
I mean, not stretch bigs, but like shooters.
He got a lot. And the Bam Adebayo can at least learn to shoot at least a long mid range. Oh yeah. Your team nice.
Bam can't shoot the mid range.
Not consistently.
All right. Aaron Gordon.
No, that's a dub. That's a dub for the Nuggets. That's a dub for the Nuggets. That's a dub. You get someone that can defend. You get someone with that less. You get someone that can score. His scoring, his athleticism, defense. And though he's not the greatest 3-point shooter, it helps out. He's better than Paul Millsap, at least. He's developing his 3-point shot. You want to know why? So he's wearing that number 50, all right? I think you know why he's wearing the number 50. The most 50 rated dunks in dunk contest history, but 0 trophies to show for it for Aaron Gordon. That don't make sense. Listen, it does not. That's a whole nother podcast about. Yeah, that's a whole. I could go on for hours about. I could. Oh my, yeah. How dumb that was. He didn't win. Jumped over Taco Falls. I'm gonna tell me this. Hamadou Diallo. I can't say your freaking name, Diallo. No, it wasn't Diallo. It was Jones Jr. Derek Jones Jr. Oh yeah, he because Diallo was a Superman guy. Derek Jones Jr. What team is he on again? He's on the Trailblazers, right? He's on Trailblazers. Jones. Yeah, he's on the Trailblazers right now. He was on the Heat. He jumped over Bam Adebayo, and they gave that a 50. And Aaron Gordon dunked over Taco Fall. He was, they gave that like a 40, 48 or something. Everybody thought that it was over. Everybody gave it a 10. He said he's never competing a dunk contest ever again because of that. Except for Scottie Pippen and Dwayne Wade. I don't know. Listen. They must not have took their old people medicine, but they must. Bro, when Dwayne Wade had glasses on too, he must need to up the. He must need to update. He must need to update. You got all that money and. Shoot, getting LASIK eye surgery too, because there ain't no way you looked at that and said, yeah, he jumped over a 7'5" human being. And the reason why you said that you gave him a 9 was because he grazed the top of his head. Okay, but it's still higher. That means he still jumped so much higher. Taco 6'5", 6'6", Bam 6'8", 6'9". Like, okay. That Evan Fournier deal. I know you're looking at that down there. Evan Fournier to the Celtics. I am. And that
I'm not really liking that.
I think that's a dub for the Celtics. I think it's a dub for the Celtics. I think that for the Magic,
I feel like Orlando shouldn't have done that.
I feel like you could have got more value. I mean, only 2 second-round picks for Evan Fournier. Guys having like 20-some points. Like, I feel like you definitely could have got more value, but you did let off some cap, and he was gonna leave in your offseason. So at least you got something. This is a dub for the Celtics, though. This is a big dub for the Celtics. With
Andre Drummond, though, because then Andre Drummond want like the max deal and was probably gonna leave in free agency anyway. So the Pistons trade him so that way they could get value.
Well, here's the difference between the Drummond thing. Drummond wanted to be in Detroit. He loved Detroit. He loved Detroit. He loved Detroit, man. He cried after getting traded. He loved Detroit. He loved it. He loved it there.
Oh,
he never wanted to leave. And my thing is yeah, he wanted the max contract, but he wanted to stay there too.
Yeah.
So you probably could have worked something out. Instead, you traded him for a bum, Brandon Knight, and another bum in John Henson. And those bums aren't even on the team anymore, you know.
Are they even in the league? Like Brandon Knight, isn't Brandon Knight not in the league anymore?
And neither's John Henson. And that, man, you're wondering why I feel so dead inside talking about that, because I am, because that was a bad trade. That was a bad trade.
People went on 2K, all right, and you know 2K isn't realistic.
Mm-hmm.
To my NBA and my league, people went on to 2K and tested out the trade. Andre Drummond, John Henson, Brandon Knight, and whatever they got. Why would I trade away my franchise piece for something that I don't get good in return or whatever 2K says? And I'm just like, dang. What were the GMs thinking?
Listen, those same GMs.
If the AI on 2K is even like, whoa.
Yeah, because they're like, that's not a good deal. We're trading away. Though Andre Drummond's not the best center in the league, he's definitely on the level. He's definitely borderline all-star, if not an all-star center. We're gonna trade him away for
bums, pocket change,
2 bums, and what a second-round pick. Mm-hmm. Like no.
And what did that second-round pick turn out to be?
That second-round pick turns out to be the next Kevin Durant. Then I'll shut up.
Shoot, bro.
I'll shut up.
I'm sorry, man.
But shit, we'll probably trade him his 3rd season anyway, so that don't even matter. we probably trade him his 3rd season anyway, so that don't even matter.
It'll be the next LeBron, and we'll try and trade him for the next Darko Milicic or something like that.
Shoot, Otto Porter Jr. We probably try to get him. We need that defense. Exactly. What do you think about the Vucevic trade?
Vucevic, I think
it's a dub.
I think it's a dub, but I'm sad to see him go, man.
I'm sad. I think but listen, the Magic got good value back from Wendell Carter Jr. and all that. They got good value.
Wendell Carter Jr. is actually starting to progressively get better.
Yeah, but
he is smaller. I feel like.
I'm sorry for people that are Mo Bamba fans, but that officially caps off his chance of ever being a starter on the Magic, though.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, that's no, Mo Bamba, man. I'm sorry.
I got us calling. Yeah. How's a song better than you, my guy? On some real stuff. How's a song better than you?
How is a song better than you? That's crazy, bro. Now that you think about it, bro, Mo Bamba, 4 points. Like, no, the song is better than Mo. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Exactly. Hold on. I'm just looking at the time right now.
But Vucevic.
Yeah, Vucevic to the Bulls. That's a dub. That's a dub for the Bulls.
Okay, it's a dub. Yes, it's a dub. But seeing him in a Bulls jersey is just.
It's gonna be a little weird. It's gonna be a little weird. But to be honest, that's a dub because you have Zach LaVine. You know, you have a decent cast. You need something to push you over, and maybe they can hit. And he can score. He's not a great defender, though. He's not a great defender, but he can score.
No, but he can also rebound too.
Oh yeah, he could get you an easy 12 rebounds a game. You know.
Yeah.
So if they can hit on some small free, I'm not saying they don't need Kyle Lowry. They need to go after the star. They need to go after some small little players maybe make a trade for some other role players that can go and help build up the team. And if you do that, I think you have a chance to at least make it into the playoffs with around a sixth or fifth seed. You could get some other players, because I think their starting lineup should be really Kobe White, Zach LaVine. They don't have Otto anymore, so I guess they had to start Chandler Hutchinson, Thaddeus Young, and then Nikola Vucevic. And I think they should keep that whole starting lineup besides for Kobe White and Chandler Hutchinson. I feel like they should definitely get another point guard, someone that could defend and pass, and get for the small forward position. I'm trying to think who's in free agency. Who's going to be in free agency? DeMar DeRozan's there, so I mean, if you
they ain't gonna pick DeMar, bro. They ain't gonna pick up DeMar, dog.
I don't know if DeMar goes to the Bulls. People gonna come back to this podcast and be like, "Shady man, Shady with another one." All right, but
Shady made another one. Oh yeah, this JaVale McGee going back to the Knicks.
Nuggets. Yeah, that's a definite Nuggets. That's a definite Nuggets. Because I think that you definitely need someone that can defend. Because you guys got pummeled, absolutely destroyed by Davis in the playoffs. And I was saying a couple of days ago that I think that he would have won that finals if they just stopped letting Anthony Davis get whatever he wanted.
Get whatever he wanted. He
exactly.
Wide open from three. It's like, bro, the dude can shoot.
Yeah, he's not Steph Curry or nothing, but you got to at least put a hand up. And my thing's like, Bam, you are fast enough to keep up with him. So why you just don't let him shoot that?
Exactly. If Bam played against Anthony Davis like he did play against the Celtics,
listen. A lot of people
they would have a ring on their finger.
Exactly.
They would be chilling with a ring on their finger.
And I'm a LeBron fan, and even I see the Heat should have won that. And another thing is I don't want to say Jimmy Butler choked or anything, but that team needed you offensively to do a little bit more. Same thing goes with Tyler here. We need you to hit your shots in that finals. So a lot of the Heat not winning that finals really came down to the performances of the team, not really the players that were, on the team.
I think the exact opposite.
So you think that they needed some extra pieces to win?
Oh no. I'm saying about Jimmy Butler. I feel like he gave it his all.
He gave it his all. He did give it his all. I'm not saying he didn't give it his all, but he wasn't hitting his shots as much as he should. But I don't think he was the main. I don't think he really choked. I know he said he choked. I don't think he choked. I think players like Tyler Hero, some of their shooters.
That was his rookie season.
That was his rookie season. But listen, bro, you were balling out all play.
Your career.
But you were balling out all.
I don't really blame him.
You can't blame him, but you can't deny if you were just hitting your shots. And same thing goes for Duncan Robinson as well. Actually, no, wait. I might be tripping. Duncan was the one. Was Duncan hitting his shots?
Duncan was hitting.
Duncan was hitting. All right. And obviously, if Goran Dragic wasn't injured and Bam didn't get injured, those two injuries, obviously.
And Bam played some defense, my boy.
You two used to getting blocks. You two used to getting blocks.
Bam was getting babied.
He was getting babied. And listen, before that finals, I was like, guys, Bam's the best paint protector, one of the best paint protectors in the league, and Anthony Davis he got whatever he wanted, bro. He got whatever he wanted, but as I said,
he got the post hook. He won that three. Shoot, nobody.
He got it. But I think the Nuggets getting JaVale McGee is a good move.
It's definitely a dub for them
because you need someone that can that can stop Anthony Davis. All right, so we can go down from here. Hold on, go up. What's that, John? Oh no, never mind.
Oh no, it was nothing. It was nothing about John Collins. This is just talk.
I think we basically almost got through almost all the major moves. I'm trying to trying to think, is there anything else? Yeah, I think we basically talked about all the major moves.
I think we talked about everything in the trade deadline, man.
Yeah, so anything else that you have to say? Anything else that you have to say?
No, sir. I think that there were definitely some winners, definitely some losers. But most importantly, I'm glad that the Pistons didn't trade away Jeremy Grant.
Facts. Like, what were y'all trying to do? Like, what were y'all trying to do? What were y'all trying to do? But even some of the things that happened after the trade deadline, like, Aldridge and Drummond, like, a lot of people say like those weren't big moves. I think Drummond going to the Lakers. I mean, once we get Davis back healthy and LeBron back healthy and Schroeder back healthy, once we get that team back healthy, like, I don't know. That's gonna be a team. That's gonna be a team. So and I think that's the end, man. I think that's it. So, guys, this was a standout podcast, standout crew. Stand out. Yeah, we got straps. You know what I mean? So
yes, sir.
So obviously, as I said, so if you like this podcast, we're gonna be doing some reactions tomorrow. So
tomorrow,
if you stay tuned every day we're gonna be doing some reactions. So what are y'all doing, bro? Subscribe. Like if you got to this point, why not subscribe? See, you just had me ramble at this point, but obviously sub to our YouTube channel, support us further, listen to our music, because ain't no reason you need to be listening to Drake and you ain't gonna listen to our stuff, because our stuff's better.
Shady Souls album.
Exactly. Like, I'm dropping the mixtape soon. So please support that brother out. Get me to 100 subs. Get this podcast to 1 million subs by the end of the week. Oh my
God, just 1 million. I like 1 million.
Exactly. Like, we two brothers, we trying to take over the world. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. And with this, our voices will be heard, my boy.
Exactly. Like, y'all say, for all those people that don't believe in the Illuminati, shoot, we are the Illuminati. I'm editing that out.
Any souls in the Illuminati confirmed? Nah.
All right, but we'll be back with another video. So
tomorrow, Monday.
Yep, and hit that like button. Don't sub and don't hit that like button. Makes no sense. Like, I don't know why people listen to these YouTubers and don't hit that like button, but we'll be on tomorrow. Have a blessed day, and please sub. I got a death note, came with a stick. Baker West mental, I'm popping pills. These ain't mentals. Fuck yo bitch, her ass was the rental. Big 3 Glocks, got your stomach and nuts. GB rappers, they say that we saw. Pull to the block and I'm gonna make it hot. Rock your world like I was the rock. Lie yo Escobar, they say we crippin', but we really not. I still got Glocks, so many chops on the block. You swipe out of the op, I'm on your head, my app you has got.